No one was prepared for the major change that occurred that day. Not the staff, not the fans, not even Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo themselves. A small, fleeting moment, but one full of meaning, changed everything. When Xiao Zhan, with eyes full of curiosity, looked at Wang Yibo and saw something that had been carefully hidden behind his cold and mysterious demeanor. A jealous, sharp, and heart-wrenching gaze. And from that moment on, nothing was ever the same again. It's no secret that the relationship between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo has been in the spotlight since the first day they starred in The Untamed. Their on-screen chemistry was so strong it transcended the script, feeling real, genuine, and deeply profound. However, what happened off-screen was far more complex than what the cameras could capture. Their friendship was so close, but amidst the laughter and banter, there was a subtle, growing emotion. And on that day, a small thing opened the Pandora's box that had been hidden all along. A short video taken by a fan captured a rare moment. Xiao Zhan talking with a young new actor during a filming break. He looked smiling, laughing softly, light and warm. But in the background stood Wang Yibo with an expression that was hard to describe. Not angry, not disappointed, but jealous. A look that could only be understood by those who know the love that remains unspoken. That gaze was not just a fleeting sense of discomfort. It was like a sharp spotlight piercing through space and time, clear to anyone who cared to notice. His eyes were full of emotion, yet also wounded, as if Yibo were silently asking, "Why isn't it me who makes you laugh like that?" That moment did not pass unnoticed. The staff around them even acknowledged that the atmosphere suddenly became tense. No one dared to break the silence hanging in the air. What was more painful was that this wasn't the first time such a signal had appeared. Many fans recalled flashbacks, small moments like when Wang Yibo suddenly fell silent while Xiao Zhan praised another actor, or when he seemed to distance himself after Xiao Zhan was busy interacting with a female co-star. Back then, all of that was considered normal. But now, all the puzzle pieces seemed to fit together. And the end result was a clear picture of a love that had been buried for so long. From that point on, fans began to revisit their shared moments with sharper eyes and more open hearts. And the more they saw, the clearer it became that the love had been there all along, just never spoken. The jealousy that surfaced that day was merely the tip of the iceberg of feelings that had been deeply buried. And when Xiao Zhan saw it, everything changed, not just in his mind, but also in his heart. When Xiao Zhan's eyes met Wang Yibo's gaze, time seemed to stop. He paused for a moment, and in that silent pause he realized all the small gestures he had once ignored, all the words that were never spoken but felt everything was real. Not an illusion, not the imagination of fans. Wang Yibo had been holding on to something too precious to put into words. Xiao Zhan's expression changed instantly. His smile faded. He turned back to Wang Yibo, who was now pretending to be busy checking his phone. But to Xiao Zhan, everything was clear. He realized that he had felt it too all along but had been too afraid to admit it. And perhaps, all this time, he had been hurting him unintentionally. From that day on, the dynamics between them changed. There were no open arguments, no big dramas. But the atmosphere between them became different. Quieter, deeper, and more meaningful. Observant fans noticed that they began to be more careful around each other. No longer joking around too much in front of the camera. No longer sharing laughter as freely as before. However, that change revealed something far more emotional. Their relationship had reached a point of no return. They could no longer just pretend. Those feelings had broken free from their shell. For longtime fans, it is clear that Wang Yibo has always shown hidden affection for Xiao Zhan. From the way he looks at him, protects him, even when he pretends to be indifferent, there is a warmth that cannot be hidden. But Wang Yibo is the type of man who keeps everything tightly locked away. He is not used to expressing his emotions, let alone love. Jealousy isn't a form of anger, but a cry from the heart that's been silenced for too long. He can't say it, so he can only watch from afar. But that day, without realizing it, his eyes had revealed everything. The moment spread quickly. Clips of Wang Yibo's expression went viral across various platforms. Comments exploded. Wang Yibo's gaze, it's not just jealousy. It's love that's been bottled up for years. Xiao Zhan must have finally realized it. He saw it. And he knows. It's not acting. It's reality. And we're crying watching it. Many fans felt that they had finally received validation for what they had always felt. BoXiao wasn't just a fantasy. Behind the camera's spotlight, there were two hearts bound together, in a way that couldn't always be explained. Interestingly, after the incident, neither Xiao Zhan nor Wang Yibo made any statements. But it was in that silence that many things were said. They remained professional, continued to work together, yet there was a new intimacy visible in their silence. An intimacy that didn't need words. There was another moment that caught everyone's attention, when Xiao Zhan quietly looked toward Wang Yibo, who was laughing with other staff members. This time, it was he who held something behind his gaze. Whether it was regret, longing, or both, it was clear. He couldn't ignore what had happened. Now, fans are wondering, is this the end or the beginning? Will this change lead them toward something new, toward openness? Or will it push them to distance themselves, to keep everything safe? But one thing is certain, those feelings can no longer be hidden. Wang Yibo's jealousy has lifted the veil that had been covering the depths of their hearts. And now, both must choose to move forward or remain standing in the shadow of unspoken emotions. Sometimes, love doesn't come in the form of hugs or confessions. Sometimes, love comes in the quietest, simplest, yet most piercing form, like the jealous gaze of someone who's been silently by your side all along. And when Xiao Zhan saw that gaze from Wang Yibo, he knew that everything had changed. It might not go back to the way it was, but it would never be the same either. Is this the path towards something deeper, more honest? Or will they continue to keep their distance for a world that may never understand? Now we know, one glance can change everything. What Xiao Zhan saw in Wang Yibo's eyes that day might not have been mere jealousy, but an expression of love that had never been spoken. Will their relationship grow closer after this? Or drift apart because the feelings are too deep to face? What do you think? Will love find its way, or will it remain trapped in silence? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because in the next video, we'll reveal more secret moments that make their relationship undeniable.